Hello, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're brand new. Today I'm going to show you how I make protein French toast. To start off, that's the protein brand that I use, and I do like the gourmet vanilla flavor. And I do use 2 slices of regular white bread, 1 packet of stevia sweetener, or a 0-calorie sweetener of your choice. I use 1 large egg, ground cinnamon, almond milk, which I actually use the unsweet original. And I do like to add some more egg whites for a little bit of extra protein in there. And then of course, the syrup brand that I like to use is this one right here, and make sure you get the sugar-free syrup. Okay, so to get started, you're gonna slice your bread either in half like I did right here, or you can slice it into like French toast sticks, which I'm doing right here for you so you can see. The first thing after that, or the next thing after that, is you're gonna have to take 2 bowls. The 1 bowl is gonna measure out your dry ingredients, as I'm showing you right here, and your other bowl is gonna be for the wet ingredients like the eggs and the egg white and the almond milk. So to start off, for your dry ingredients, you're gonna add about 10 grams of protein powder, the 1 packet of 0-calorie sweetener. And then for cinnamon, I usually add about 1 teaspoon. I don't really weigh it out every time, but it's about 1 teaspoon. If you're not a huge fan of cinnamon, or if you don't want it to be very cinnamony, just add half of a teaspoon. That's up to you and your preference. And that's it for the dry ingredients. You're just gonna set that bowl aside, and then we're gonna get started on the wet ingredients. In the second bowl, you're gonna add the 1 large egg, about 50 grams of egg whites, and then it's going to be 20 milliliters of almond milk. If you're using a scale like I am, which you probably should to make sure that everything is accurate, make sure that you're changing your unit to milliliters, from grams to milliliters. Don't forget that. So once you add those 3 ingredients, you're just going to whisk them together or mix them with a fork. Either way is fine. And then set them aside. So at that point, you'll have 1 bowl of dry ingredients and 1 bowl of the wet ingredients. The whole purpose of this is the main reason is really just because you need to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients, like I'm doing right here, a little bit at a time, so that way it can mix nicely. Because if you do it the other way around, if you add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients or all in 1 bowl, it's just gonna clump up and it's gonna be a mess. That's why we do it this way. So yes, it's a little bit of extra work, but I promise you at the end, there's a reason for it. And so once you're finished mixing it, then your mixture is completely ready, and that's where you're gonna dip your bread in. So for the most important part of the entire video, make sure you're setting it at a medium to low heat. Mine has a low, 2, or a 4 setting. I set it in between 2 and 4. So the next thing is you're gonna grab a larger pan, and you're just gonna spray it with cooking spray. Any cooking spray flavor is fine. So you're gonna get your bread and dip it in the mixture. You can turn it about 2 to 3 times depending on what you prefer. And make sure you're moving it around kind of like I am, just because the cinnamon tends to settle at the bottom of the bowl, and you wanna make sure you're picking up the cinnamon when you're dipping it in. And also just make sure that you're soaking both sides evenly, and then after that you really just place them in the pan, and you're gonna cook on both sides until golden brown. Okay, and so once all of the pieces are evenly browned, then they're ready to eat. You can eat them just like that if you want, but I do like to add a little bit of powdered sugar. And of course the syrup that I use, I like to heat it maybe like 15 to 20 seconds. And that completes the entire French toast video. So if you guys are interested in more videos similar to this one, please leave me a comment down below, and I will be more than happy to post more videos like this one. And remember, you can eat it with a fork if you want, or you can just dip it like I usually do, and it tastes really, really good. So I usually have this either as a breakfast item or as a dessert, because I have a really major sweet tooth. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions. Please subscribe and share, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.